So, the reason why I love this game so much is because it is the gateway to have a conversation about music. You know, most of the time you want to have these conversations, but how do you have them, right? You can't just invite someone over and be like, hey, Biggie's better than Pac. You know, like, right, you know what I mean? This allows people to like put their opinions out there and explain themselves why. You know what I mean? And this is where we're at right now. I'm probably gonna go home on the way home and listen to a majority of the records that popped up today, because just to get a better
even more so, we're more encouraged to get our own deck so we can introduce our friends to it, because if our friends are anything like y'all, then we're definitely gonna have a good time playing this game.
Absolutely.
Seriously, like it's gonna be, oh my god, it's the best
agree
game
with me,
ever.
right?
Nah, absolutely. It should.
Yeah. And like, I'm not even a person that hypes product. Like, if it's trash, I'd be like, yeah, it's cool. Cause you're my friend, it's cool. But like, legit, I'm having I don't know any of these Negroes, okay? Like, I'm having the greatest time playing this game because y'all all love music as much as I do, if not more, and that's what makes this game so
Well, let me
dope.
ask you a question. Prestige.
Yeah.
I know you're a hip hop head to the fullest, and you is, so are you.
For sure.
You can sit there and agree with me. But these are the moments that if you have an opinion about something, you can put it out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
In an appropriate environment.
Yeah.
Right?
But we all got that one friend that's gonna take it way too serious.
Of course.
And then it just adds to the game.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's beyond conversation starter. It's dope.
Yeah.
And it's an insight into somebody, because I don't know, I feel like sometimes when it comes to hip hop, I'm like the last head alive. But like, if I looked at you on the street, I'm like, you cannot talk to me about anything, about turning up and whatever the young people do. But no, your knowledge base is more expensive than I would have expected. You know what I mean? And now
it's nice to sit there and have, you know, like all four of us, right? We have our own thoughts on how we perceive music and how it makes us feel, right? So this is one of those moments where we can all be on equal ground and say, well, I like this song more than that song. Explain to me why you like that song more than I like this song. And then it's like, it's not one of those like hostile environments where now I'm like, you know, going tooth and nail trying to.
And I came into this intimidated because all of y'all make music. I'm just a fan of it. I'm a lover of music, but like, I thought I was gonna be like the cornball who had no valid opinions, and I was gonna make all the pop choices, and like I didn't want to be that person, but I ended up feeling like a peer in Buckshaw, even though I don't create the product at all.
Well, we're all fans of music, aren't we?
exactly.
No,
Fans
but y'all
are the steering committee.
But that's the dope thing about it.
Music is
That's the dope thing about it, though. You can't necessarily feel left out. You're not feeling left out. Like you said, like it's a different level of music appreciation because we create. You don't like so. But you don't feel left out.
Yeah, I don't create music. I create a lot.
You feel a part of it.
I do.
Because we go through the same emotions when it comes to making the music. What do people like? What do they want to hear? What do they resonate with? Who am I speaking to? You know what I mean? And the music that speaks to us, we translate that to the music we make.
Right. And like the little things like y'all learn about me, because I'm bougie as shit. Like I'm super bougie. But for me to tell y'all, nah.
Do a little like
I'm actually bougie. So, but like when I tell y'all things like all that I gotta do is my wedding song, it tells y'all something different about me. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like we get to know each other on a different level outside of the surface. Absolutely. If I knew y'all all my life and y'all knew me, y'all would have never known me to say something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think it's just a really great way to get to know your friends also, because music gives you space to kind of identify with parts of you that you probably wouldn't share on any other
Absolutely.
occasion.
It's personal.
You know, it's very personal.
Very personal, yeah.
And I love this game, man. This game is
Oh no, I love the game, man. I love it coming from a historian standpoint. You know what I mean? Like, I was born the year of the Hibbit to the hip in 79. You know what I mean? I've been spinning records since I was 5 years old. You know what I mean? So I have a greater understanding. When we talk about how people feel about music, it's a very reflective process. You know what I mean? A lot of parallel processing going on, because especially with hip hop, you're drawing from back here, bringing it to the present, and then pushing it forward. And I think young folks, old folks, and folks in between, with all of our fuddy-duddiness, upstartiness or just can just vibe and figure out where we're at generationally. There's all sorts of connective pieces that are happening. And like I said to Charlie when we started, man, it's bigger than just the answers, man. This ain't a game about having the right answer.
No,
it's a game about influencing and facilitating dialogue and connecting.
I know this is your game, but I have a question for Prestige, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Prestige, you can understand this is a great game for people like us to like really get the idea and understanding of where our fans are at,
Or your artist.
right?
Absolutely.
You play with you play with a group of people and you get to see where their heads are at, what they like, right?
Why they like a certain song, like
What it means to them, because we have these conversations amongst ourselves already, right?
it definitely gives you an insight that you wouldn't be able to get
Why? Oh, it's
through
disgusting.
everyday
I love
conversation.
Yeah.
And this is your first time
And it's
playing,
hard to
right?
have those conversations.
As an artist, absolutely. As an artist, it's difficult to be like, well, why do you like this song?
Right.
You're doing research. Not everybody wants to be pro for research. Like, like, what makes you like this song? Like, some people like they'll freeze up. They like they can't.
But
tell you
the
the answer.
game gives you-
But the game gives you a freedom to be able to say what's real to you.
I like Kanye West music.
That's great.
As you should. I'm a Kanye fan. I'm a super Kanye fan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a super Kanye fan.
Guilty.
Listen, he can be no wrong in mine.
No, me, I'm so
As far as a
TA.
person, I don't know him as a person.
I don't care.
Like, you know.
I don't care.
Musically,
Don't care.
Yeah.
As long as
I ride with him.
well, I was gonna say
He's one of the
kind of left. I gotta say, as long as you're not out here R. Kelly and I'm no wrong in my book.
Man, thank you.
Really don't like
Wait,
home
what
that
version
much.
are
Like,
What version?
Either of them.
What version are
The one with the cornrows or the bald headed dude?
all right.
With the mask.
So thank y'all for coming and playing. I don't know what I'm gonna call these sessions just yet, but thank you for coming to the Hive, aka the campus, and playing UDope
Hey.
with us. Hashtag all y'all are dope.
Let's
That was fun. That was so fun.
The thing is, like, is the camera off now?